Hi guys, T-minus 2 more days until Christmas break, and I'm feeling it. If you're a teacher, you know what I mean. You're feeling it too, probably. Oh! Sorry. Did you feel that? Yeah, I bet you did. So, it fell off of my makeshift tripod thing. Let me get you back on track here. All right, there it is. All right, so Christmas break is almost here, and the kids are crazy, the parents are going nuts, and the teachers are going nuts as well. But it's nighttime already, but I wanted to do a video. I just can't wait for the daytime hours because I'm in a classroom. And so I have my night times available, and so the lighting's not perfect. I used to be a photographer, so I know good lighting. But I need to do this video because it's just a burden on my heart, and I want to share. I just need to tell people what's going on and tips and tricks that I've learned along the way and things that I want to share with you guys. So the topic that I have for today is, what is it like owning your own business? In 2008, my parents, when I was turning 25, or maybe, so I don't know the year, I don't know. Anyway, 25, 26, 27, my parents asked me, what do you want for your birthday? And so I asked them for a DSLR, so the big old fat camera. I wanted a Canon, and I asked them for a 40D. So if you're a photographer, if you understand that world, then that's kind of a basic one, but a nicer one. The Rebel's more like maybe not so pro. And so the 40D back then was just like middle of the way. And I've always been an artist. I mean, if you see my desk area right now, it's all color, all markers, all like paintbrushes, everything possible. And so I asked them to buy me a camera, and they did. And I was so shocked and so impressed by it and so scared by it that I immediately took it out of the box. I put it back in the box, and I put it in my closet because I was terrified of it because it was so big. It was so complicated. It was just so much. About a month later, I finally took it out and I fiddled with it. And then I knew I needed to practice. So I went outside into my apartment complex, and then it was my postgraduate school, Fuller Theological Seminary. It was all the students and all their kids because they were in the 30s and 40s age range. And it just started taking pictures of everyone. And with trial and error, and because I have composition ideas and an artistic background, I was able to really compose pictures. And because I love people and because I love kids, I was able to really capture a moment in photography. The parents of these kids told me, man, Layla, you're really good at this. You should start a business. I was like, oh, maybe I will start a business. And so I started a blog. I didn't start a business. I started a blog. And I started posting the pictures of these kids on the blog because the parents wanted them. I was like, sure, have them. I don't need them. I was just practicing. So they started requesting for these pictures, and then they started offering me money, saying, we'll pay you for this. Can we have the high resolution picture? We'll pay you because we want these pictures of our kids. And I was like, okay. And so I started researching, and I started digging, and I started looking for what it meant to be a freelance photographer. And I stayed up hours and hours and hours after I did my assignments and went to class. And all I did was learn about the photography business. So I went into business. I was a freelance photographer. I started with portraits and families because the very same families in my apartment complex asked me to do their family pictures. So I did that. And then it went to weddings and engagement sessions. So my business was called Sheila Photography, and I really enjoyed my time. But when I hit weddings, it was really stressful because everyone on the wedding day is just high stress, high emotions, whether it's extremely happy or extremely angry or anything in between. The emotions of that day are really amplified. And they put a lot of that pressure and stress on the vendors or the photographers, the videographers, the DJs, etc. And so I decided to no longer do freelance photography, even though I made such good friends doing it and I had a good time. But there are 8 things that I have learned from that experience of running my own business. It's not just, I run my own business, excuse you, excuse me, excuse everyone. It's not just this easy, simple thing. Now, I have joined a network marketing business that I love. Did you see me light up? Oh, I lit up. I joined a network marketing business because, I wasn't going to do the business. All I wanted was these little jewels of essential oils because my health was declining as I was 35 years old. And, when you're in your mid-30s, heading towards 40, you just don't bounce back anymore. When I was 24, stop. All-nighters, eat junk food, the next morning running on 3 hours of sleep, I was good. Now, and when I hit 34, I couldn't do that anymore. Now that I'm 37, I can barely pick myself off the floor because I haven't gone to the gym for a while. So, but my health overall just hasn't been the most vital and the most energetic. And so I wanted preventative medicine. I wanted to try more of an Eastern medicine approach where they use herbs and plants and essential oils to get your health back on track. I also changed my diet. I no longer eat gluten or sugar or rice. Stop it. I'm Korean. No more rice. That hurts. That one hurts. No bread. Did I say that? No gluten. No nada. I just eat fruits and vegetables. So for now, let's see what happens. But it's helping my health. I have a lot more energy and I feel good. I've incorporated essential oils, Young Living brand, because they are the most pure and powerful in my experience. And they're the ones that help turn my health around the most. So I am part of a network marketing business. Now that my freelance photography business is done, people have asked me, hey, do you still do photography? Can you please take our picture? And say, I'm sorry, I love you, but no, it's too stressful. I don't want to do it. So I set that aside, but now I'm in another business. I'm in a network marketing business, and my product is essential oils that I love. I believe in plants. I believe in the power of plants, eaten, essential oils, living amongst plants. I believe in that. And so believe in the business that you're going to do before you do it. But I learned 8 different things that applied both to my freelance photography business as well as my network marketing business. So I'm going to go over those 8 things just to get you going, get you thinking about running your own business, because it's not just join my team and then what? You join your team and then what? What are you exactly supposed to do? Just run a business? Just, what exactly is it that you're going to do if you join my team and start this business? So let me give you some tips. Let me get your feet wet so you understand what could possibly be going on with this. So I have 8 things. You ready? Number 1, you work hard. You have to work hard. If you sit around and don't invest in your business and don't invest in the supplies, the ideas, the social media posts, if you don't invest in the things that are going to spread the word and get your product, opportunity, or you out there, then no one's gonna know what's going on and why you're running this business. In the same way as photography, it was by word of mouth of all my families, but I also did flyers back then. There was not a lot of, social media was starting to really gain some momentum, but not as much as today. But word of mouth, social media, I would post pictures, I would give them little previews, some discounts. You gotta get out there, get out of your comfort zone and start telling people about what you're about your product, and about your opportunity. But it takes work. So work hard, number 1. But you know what, too? You got to work hard. And if you don't like it, you might get sick of it and it might not be the right fit for you. Run your own business if you thrive off of it. If you stay up and you just lose track of time, look, there is no lighting in my apartment. My phone is propped up. It fell down earlier. I don't care. I love doing this. I love speaking to people. I love sharing what I'm excited about. And so I'm just going to do it. Work hard and find the thing that you love doing that no one has to pay you to do, that you just need to keep doing it. Number 2, stay consistent. Consistency brings the momentum into your business. If you post 1 week and you're off for 2 weeks and you'll post the 4th week, you're not going to get the attention you need on social media. You're not going to get people recognizing who you are and what you're about. You seem flaky, and it's just not going to work for you. Have you ever seen a corporate business or some sort of business only work on Mondays and Wednesdays? No, they're consistent. Their ads are consistent. They are consistent. Their posts are consistent. And even what they have to say is consistent. So keep being consistent because you seem reliable, you seem present, and you seem available to them. So number 2 is stay consistent, especially if you're building a network marketing business on social media. You need to stay consistent so that people know what's going on in your life. They get to know you. They start to trust you, and they feel like you have a pattern and they follow that rhythm and pattern. So stay consistent. Number 3, you need to be teachable. If you think you have all the answers, if you think you know everything, if you think like, I got this, okay, but you be teachable. In business, you're going to fail flat on your face. Flat on your flat. You're going to fall flat on your face. A mom tried to sue me in photography. It wasn't my fault, and it had nothing to do with her. She was just disappointed in her daughter's wedding. She was disappointed in so many things, and she just kind of came out at me and tried to blame me for those things. And so she was suing me, and I'm like, you're not even my client. Like, I don't even know what's going on. So the judge threw it out, but that hurt. Like, I'm a tender soul. It hurts to be sued. I don't tell many people this, even though now it's on a video. But if I weren't teachable, I wouldn't have learned from that experience. I wouldn't have learned that there's more that you need to know. You need to be able to grow. And you need to realize that you are going to fall flat on your face, flat on your butt. You need to be teachable. You need to stand back up. There's always more things to learn. You're going to adapt and become more of a person that is for this business. You're just going to be changing all the time. So you're also going to need to learn new things. Be willing to find information. Don't just sit there and go, oh, I don't know how to do this. Go find information. Like, you have to be a self-starter. Go find videos for the questions that you have. Teach yourself. Be teachable. Learn information. Learn and learn how to be the next thing that people want to see and interact with. So be teachable is the 3rd thing. You can also self-teach yourself. I watch tons of videos. I read tons of books because I want to know what exactly works for network marketing and what doesn't. So be teachable. Number 4, fail. I hope you fail, but don't give up. It's the ones that quit that end up never achieving their goals. When you're in a business, I guarantee you, no matter what business it is, you will have this trajectory. Up and down and up and down. It's not even that clean. It actually goes like this. Squiggle, 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 squiggles. Look at how jittery it is. It goes like this. This is business and this is life. And you're going to hit really low times. You're going to hit really high times. And you're going to also, like, if you're posting on social media, one of your posts is going to get like the highest amount of likes that you ever gotten in comments. And then like the next day, you're going to have no comments. So business is going to do this. It is guaranteed. Through this, don't suddenly think that, oh, it's down. I failed. No, that's not true. You didn't fail. You have to understand, recognize, and accept the fact that businesses go like this. As long as you can ride the wave up and down, you're actually moving forward. But businesses do this. So don't quit. Be resilient. Be determined to, even though you're discouraged, take a moment, take some pause, but don't quit. Keep on going. So resilience and determination. Number 5 is be innovative. Try new things. Go out of your comfort zone and be creative. If your current way of reaching your market is not quite working, you need to change, not the people. You need to change something about what you're doing that's going to attract people in and that's going to start stimulating them a bit more. Like if you're always, when you drive and you're driving for a while, a few hours at a time, and then like the scenery just gets boring, or if you eat the same foods over and over and it starts to get boring, well, guess what happens when people see your videos or your social media or your posts? It starts to get boring. Change it up a little bit. I'm a creative person. I just naturally am. I'm an artist. I'm always thinking. I'm always going for the next thing like that I can think about. And if you're not a creative person, that's okay. Don't make that your excuse to not be innovative and different. How do you think Apple, I'm an Apple person. I love Apple. How do you think they keep getting us? Innovation, different, new products, new ideas. How does, Nike? How does shoe brands get you in? New shoes, new products, new look. What about cars? All the Mercedes look alike to me. New cars, new look, new engine. Look, this window rolls down faster. Be innovative. Create some change. You're going to wake your people up if you do that. So be innovative and try new things. Even if you're not a super, super creative person, you can still be a little bit different. Even if you do videos. Sorry, I talk fast. Even if you do videos in the same spot, change that up. Go outside and do a video. Interview a person. Change it up, people. Wake your audience up. All right. Look at me getting all excited. Number 6, offer value. Offer value. Offer something that edifies them. Not you, them. You need to serve your client. You need to serve the people who are watching. It's about them, not you. If you are in this for you, then your audience is you. Done. There's, I have seen some people who try to post things and try to gain audience, and all they get is themselves because they're writing for themselves. They're posting for themselves. It's not about you. You know what I need right now? I need to be Christmas break. I need Christmas break. I need to go in a cabin in the snowy mountains. That's what I need. But what does my client need? What does my audience need? My value, offering value to them is the point. Not me, it's them. So, don't just post random things. Don't just use your social media to be like, look, offer them some inspiration, some ideas, something that uplifts them, education, offer value. You need to offer value with what you're putting out there. Number 7, be yourself. Sometimes I get nervous that I'm too spazzy or goofy. Do you follow me on Instagram? If you follow me on Instagram and you follow my Insta stories, sometimes I'm just raw and real and I get super goofy and I say these random things, especially if I come home from being with children, 10-year-olds, for 6 hours a day. I talk to them in a cutesy voice and it works for them. That's my audience. But I come home and I sometimes still have that cutesy voice in my head. And this is not my audience. These are adults. And sometimes I get nervous. I'm like, are they going to make fun of me? Because that's how I talk. Sometimes I talk fast. Sometimes I'm kind of blunt. But I'm super sweet. I don't know how to trash talk. I don't know how to be sarcastic. I'm super gullible. Sometimes I wonder, are people annoyed? Well, here's the thing. If they annoyed, stop following me. So clearly, there's something interesting about me. About me. Me. Spazorific. Well, I talk fast. I think fast. Sometimes I talk so fast, and sometimes I think so fast. Well, actually, I think so fast that my linguistics can't get it out fast enough that I forget what I'm saying. Because my linguistics is not fast enough to catch up with my brain because it just keeps going and going and going. But be you. Look, let me tell you, I am not apologizing for using essential oils. That's who I am. I'm not going to apologize for talking about plants and natural remedies. That's who I am. I'm about to make this calendula balm for people because that's what I believe in. I don't want the medicated stuff like Neosporin. I don't even know what you use on cuts because I use essential oils and I make balms out of shea butter and coconut oil. And my sister's like, stop using coconut oil. I was like, I love it. Everywhere. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to put it in my hair. I'm going to put it on my face. I'm going to put it on cuts. It's, look, this is who I am. Be you. Because isn't there like an infinite number of people out there? I'm not going to attract the sporty people because I'm like, I don't know. I don't like sports. It's annoying. I'm not going to attract the kind of darker emo style. Like, I'm not dark. I'm very like, I'm very like glittery. So I'm not going to attract people who are not really like me, but I am going to attract the people who get it, who understand and who vibe with me, and that's okay. But I'm not going to find my people, if I'm not acting like myself. If you guys don't see my flaws and my goofballness and my talking fastness and my attitude, because I have a spit fire inside me, even though I'm sweet. But it's this fiery inside. If you don't vibe with that, then you don't vibe with that. Have the courage to be yourself. Sometimes I get it. Like, I get embarrassed or I'm like, oh, I'm such a dork. Why would I say that? But oh well, that's who I am. Be you. Learn how to love yourself. Learn how to love being you so that you can be you for your clients. If you don't even like, here's a tip. Let's get quiet about this. If you don't even like being with yourself at home when it's just yourself, what makes you think that other people are gonna like you either? If you can't even handle yourself when no one's watching, then it's gonna be really hard for you to be you when you're trying to do your business. You're gonna be glammed up, primped up, fake you. That's not being you. That's a version of you. It's an idea of you. It's a covered up you. And so you kind of need to do some self-development to figure out who you are and to love yourself so that you can love others. If you're not taking care of your own home, your own self, what makes you think you can take care of others? What makes you think you're going to be effective or efficient at loving other people and giving them what they need? You got to take care of you and love yourself. So that's a totally different video too, which I started doing and I might do it again. So be you. Don't be them. Don't copy somebody else. Just be you. And the last one is 8. Inspire others to grow. Uplift them. If you're going to put stuff out there, encourage them, especially for network marketing, especially for an area of wellness, because I'm all about wellness and knowing who you are and self-development and teaching you how to run a business. Lift them up and be inspiring. If you a Debbie Downer, if all you say on your social media is I'm so sad, like you complain a lot and you're always down about something, like no one wants that in their life. So you need to be inspiring. You don't have to be inspiring the same way that others are inspiring, right? I'm not going to inspire you to run track and field. I'm going to tell you, just relax. Just sit down. Or maybe, ride a bike or swim. Like, I'm not going to inspire you to be the best athlete that you can be because I don't care. I'm over it. I'm not going to inspire you to be a baker because I don't bake. I'm not going to inspire you to own 7 million pets because I have 0 pets and they scare me. I'm not going to inspire you to do XYZ because I'm not inspiring you to do martial arts or boxing. Because when I see that blood on people's faces, like, dude, that's a little too much. However, what am I going to inspire you about? About the things that inspire me. I'm going to talk about God. Whoo, child. I love Jesus. Jesus is my bestie. I love him. I love God so much. And I'm going to reference the Bible. And if people don't like that, hey, this is me. Be you. And if you don't believe in Jesus and the Bible, then you're not going to like what I have to say. But I will inspire you based on these things. I will inspire you based on depression and having overcome depression. I will inspire you about anxiety and having this overwhelming feeling that chokes you and how to overcome anxiety. I'm going to teach you about low self-esteem and how you can grow your self-esteem and not apologize to nobody about who you really are. I'm going to talk to you about different abuses because it's happened in my life and how to overcome those things and how to stand up in the name of Jesus, because that's who I am. I'm going to inspire you how to change your diet because that's what I had to do. I will inspire you about using plants and Eastern medicine as a preventative measure. Have you ever tried juicing for 3 days? I guarantee you, you're going to feel like junk for a while. You will detox and then you're going to start feeling better. Because our bodies, our physical body is the vehicle that we use to inspire this world and lift them up. And if your body can barely function, me for the past 10 or 15 years, then you can't function and do your calling. You can't inspire. You can't stay consistent. You can't work hard. You can't offer value. You can't do any of those things if you're not okay. So I'm going to inspire others based on what I know about eating clean, about exercising, fresh air, goodness, God, community, self-development. That's where I'm going to inspire. Don't try to inspire about things you don't know about. I'm not going to inspire you about engines. I don't care about the engine in a car. I don't care. Just does it run? And is it pretty? Because I'm an artist. I like pretty things. Those are only 8 things that you can think about when owning your own business. There are so many more, but I don't want people to think, join my team, means that you're just going to sit there and like tell people about your product, but that there's not more that goes into that. There's planning, there's working hard, there's ebbs and flows, there's business plans, there's ideas, there's like parties that you can offer, there's samples that you can give out, there's investing money into your supply so you can offer other people, there's packaging, there's marketing, there's so many things. So you ready for more videos? I got a ton. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for watching my spazzy self, my inspired self, my real self, the one that wants to uplift you and be real about what it takes to run this business. I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging with my hyper self.